Hi, this is Kim Rehack, Dr. Kim. I'd like to talk today about a publication and book that I have read many times and that I actually wrote, Functional Behavior Assessments in Public Schools. This was a huge project that turned into a proposal, that turned into a research study, that turned into a book that was disseminated to many based on my work in a school district in southeastern Pennsylvania. And the topic surrounded teacher perspectives, knowledge, and discipline referral practices. Originally, I also interviewed other stakeholders in the schools, including students and administrators and parents, but I decided to make it a study completely about teachers instead. So it was a descriptive study, mixed methods, qualitative and quantitative research, again, based on teacher perspectives, knowledge, and discipline referral practices. And really, my research hypothesis was that many teachers refer students for disciplinary reasons because of their lack of knowledge. And their perspective is usually directly related to their lack of knowledge in terms of teacher attitudes, their perceptions about what their philosophies are related to discipline, etc. Obviously, I'm not saying only teachers, but that was my hypothesis. I was a teacher before I was a behavior analyst, and my claim was that while teachers may be skilled in their own professions, they may lack the necessary skill sets to actually understand behavior and to be able to manage behavior effectively in their classrooms, let alone to assess behavioral function and to know what behavioral interventions make sense based on a careful assessment and an accurate analysis of what's actually going on in the situation. My results matched my hypothesis in terms of discipline referrals were up when a teacher lacked those necessary knowledge repertoires. I developed scales and instruments in terms of internal consistency and reliability, and also with inter-expert agreement. So interviewing a variety of stakeholders and experts outside of that particular school district to develop those scales in terms of how they would rate different teacher knowledge areas and what they should know or ought to know, and how those correlate or co-vary with their discipline referral practices and their perspectives ultimately. It's a great book. It's published and it's available publicly. I recommend everybody reads it, not just teachers and people in schools, but parents as well. My own nonprofit, Dr. Kim Live, is based on my belief and lots of clinical experience that points to the fact that most crimes, crime and delinquency prevention is what Dr. Kim Live is all about, can be prevented if parents are educated and, again, have that knowledge and the right perspectives and know how to discipline their children effectively and understand behavioral function and make sure that their discipline practices and philosophies are correlated with what the research says, not with what their Bible says, not with what their God says, not with what their grandmother or mother-in-law said, but what the research says. So I haven't published that one yet. I have a lot of research in that area, but I haven't put it together as a book. But that's going to happen at some point, and hopefully it will be published. I think I'm going to call it Licensed to Parent. But the book that I just mentioned, again, Functional Behavior Assessments in Public Schools, Teacher Perspectives, Knowledge, Discipline, Referral Practices. My name was Kimberly Kircher at the time, Kircher. It is a published work, and you can find it easily on the internet or anywhere else. Thank you.